Welcome back, besties, to yet another captivating episode of Tolu Talks Live with your online bestie, Tolu. Yay! In this episode, we're going to be talking about a very touchy subject. Everyone has gone through it. Like I said, it's a very touchy subject. Singlehood. Whether you're single by choice, whether you're single by circumstances, or you are even single for your own self, this episode is for you. Let's be honest, being single in this world currently can feel like a roller coaster where there is freedom, where there is confusion, where there is even pressure, sometimes a tone of loneliness. But what if being single is not necessarily a phase to transition into marriage, but a full value phase of life in itself? Understanding singlehood. Singlehood means not being married or not in a romantic relationship. It is more than a relationship status. It is a phase of self-awareness, a space and a phase where you get to know your individuality. You get to grow, you get to be independent, you get to choose life choices by yourself and for yourself. It is a phase where if you want to travel, you can travel without overthinking it. It is a space and a phase where your financial decision can be handled by you. It is a phase where you get to understand that this is truly who I am and this is what I want to be. That's the space of singlehood. This is the time to ask yourself important questions. Who am I? What do I look like, or what am I going to look like when I have a partner? Do I understand myself first? What kind of energy am I going to bring into a relationship? What do I really enjoy? Have you asked yourself those vital questions? Do you know the answer to those questions? If you know the answer to those questions, that is when you can move to the next phase. What is the next phase? It is responsibility. There are different types of singlehood. There's intentional singlehood, we have the circumstantial singlehood, we have the reluctant singlehood. Let's talk about this. The intentional singlehood. These are the group of people that have decided within themselves that, you know what, I've washed my hand from anything that has to do with relationship. These individuals intentionally chose to be single, either because they've experienced trauma in time past or they've seen something that has affected them and they told themselves, you know what, let me heal. Let me build myself. Let me do things by myself. And for this reason, they decide that is it. I'm going to be single. Dot. Period. We have the circumstantial ones. These ones are majority from our Japa people. You know, because of transitioning from one place to another, they decide, let me just be on my own before somebody come and entrap me or whatnot. These ones, they are single by either proxy or location, or because, you know, they are in a phase of their life. They say, let me just be single for this period of time. They choose it, it's circumstantial. So they choose, let me be single because of XYZ. There's always a reason to being single, and it's not a permanent stage, it's a temporary stage most of the times. So they choose to be single on a circumstantial basis. And then we have our reluctant singlehood, the I can't come and keep myself kind of person. When love finds me, it finds me. I know you are in that group. Let me tell you, these people, they cannot even try. They cannot even stress. They are just there. Let me do my day. When love comes, it comes. These are the reluctant group. Choose the group you are and stay within that category. The third one is self-discovery. In the single phase, you can discover who you are. You can know your potential. The reason being that you are doing things by yourself. Do you know, I knew I could, I have that oratory prowess. I knew I could express myself. I knew I don't have stage fright. I can talk anywhere, But unfortunately for me, while I was single, I didn't discover all of this. I didn't get to explore that aspect of myself. Maybe if I'd explored it more, I might just be hosting your event, But that aspect of my life wasn't tapped. I didn't curate something around, my oratory prowess. But anyway, now I know, and I'm gonna use it. What one is peace? Peace like a river, joy overflowing. So, being single, you have that peace, mostly emotional peace. You don't have anybody drawing the strings of your emotions. Let's talk about the beauty of singlehood. This is something we don't talk about enough. In fact, we don't celebrate it enough. Yes, there's beauty in singlehood. You don't know? There is. Being single, you have so many perks to it. It gives you clarity. Working in clarity of mind, soul, and body, there's nothing you can't attain. There's nothing you can't achieve. Look at them single young girls and guys. They soar like higher than their peers. Why? Because they are focused. They have just one goal. That goal is to make it in life, whether or not, and they keep going for it. It doesn't mean being in a relationship will bring you down, although at times it can. Let's not lie. But being single, it gives you that clarity of mind, body, and soul. You can do things at your own pace because your mind is void of distraction, your mind is void of entanglement or emotional roller coaster. Your mind is clear as day, and during the day you can do things, my people. You can go far. So being single gives you clarity of mind, soul, and body. There's no emotional, your heart is palpitation. Why is she not picking my call? Why is it not? Why? There's nothing like that there. You are clear. And another thing is freedom. Being single gives you freedom. Come closer here. My married people can understand what I'm talking about. Where are you? Why have you not gotten home? It has its advantage. I'm not going to criticize anything. It has its advantage. But being single, you can fly. You can do things. You can do things till you're tired of doing that thing, with nobody questioning you or pulling you back or holding you down or saying no, you cannot do this. For example, my married people can relate to this. As a young lady now, you want to go out, you want to have fun, or as a young guy, your guys are calling you, what's up now, show now. You are thinking, how will I explain to her? She won't understand. And I just want to go for just 3 hours. You have to be calculating in your head. How do I tell her now that it's just, Emeka trying to organize something for the guys? She will say, hey, didn't you go day before yesterday? All my girlies. You'll be saying, how do I tell him now? You'll say, is it only you? Are you the only one they are inviting? Singleness doesn't give you any of that. You are free. Nobody is. You're not going to be shalaing to anybody. No. You can go and come at your leisure. That is the second beauty of being single. Of course, it's not always rosy. People also face struggle in singlehood. There are so many struggles in being single, but we're just going to talk about a few of them. The first one is the societal pressure. The pressure of go and get married. When are you going to bring somebody home? When are you getting married? From family and loved ones, especially our mothers. Mothers, take a chill pill, relax, do like this. Mommy, be calming down. Be calming down. They're going to get married, but please let them understand themselves. Let them know themselves. Let them be by themselves to understand what it takes to be together with somebody else. That societal pressure is not for the faint-hearted. That is why we have so many people running into marriages and running out back, because they've not gotten to understand themselves. They've not gotten to know themselves. So once you rush into something, there's every tendency for you to rush out of it. That is one downside of being single. Another one is loneliness. We don't talk about this enough. Singles can be lonely. That's why they are always doing, we're outside. It's not easy. It's not easy. At times they can just want to make you run mad not to have someone to talk to. Especially those that have jackpot, they can understand this loneliness from an international perspective. Trust me. But you within your country, where you have your family members, you have your friend, you have your kin and all of that, you can always rush to them whenever you are lonely. You can always go to an auntie's house, go to a friend's house, interact with people just to curb off that loneliness. And we now have what we call fear. So there's something called FOMO, fear of missing out. Especially when you are scrolling on your social media and you are saying, oh, just got married, oh, you're engaged, oh, they proposed. They are the ones in the comment section saying, I sent thunder from Agege, I sent lightning from this. Because the fear is real, my guys. It's real. Fear of what is going to happen, fear of uncertainty, so many things running through your mind, and it's okay. Breathe in and breathe out. It's very okay. Even those that are married, even those in relationship, they still have one form of fear or the other. So these are the struggles for our singlehood, and it's okay. It's always a way out of all of this. If you are in fear and everything, turn to your Bible. There's always a passage for you. Even if you are afraid as being married or being in a relationship, there's always a Bible passage for you. Singlehood is a preparation ground, not necessarily for marriage. I keep hounding it. This is a training ground for you emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and financially, because money is important. You need to learn all of these ropes before you go into your next phase. You need to itemize and ask yourself. You need to know some major things financially, major invest. You need to know so many things spiritually. Are you equipped? Are you equipped? Because marriage is a battle. Are you equipped spiritually to go into this phase? Another thing is, you need to heal from your hurt. Most of us are carrying baggage. We are carrying mental baggage. We are carrying emotional baggage. Have you lessened the load that you are carrying before you go and copulate that load with somebody else's load? See, there are so many things. We just only dive on the marriage. There are so many things to be learned that I'm even so scared for this my generation. In your single phase, you're supposed to equip yourself in so many ways. You're supposed to equip yourself. Some people don't even know the ropes of finance. So you want to go into something and you're not going to become a burden to another person. Heal from your past. Heal from what is availing you. Heal from it. From your family hurt. Heal from it. From your past relationship, heal from it. Don't go and now rebound yourself into something else because you are running everywhere. No, you need to heal. Mentally, you need to heal. Spiritually, you need to heal yourself first. You need to learn emotional maturity before you go and jump headlong into something else. You need to heal from emotional maturity. Some people are even carrying family baggage. They're carrying it like this and looking for somebody to come and dump it at their doorstep, or all in the name of let us get married. No, please, people, let us not. Once you garbage in, you're going to garbage out. That is for sure. That is for sure. We need also to learn our financial stability. Some people, you can't give them money to hold. By the next day, they are telling you, we need to heal. Heal. Check yourself. Spiritually, are you okay? Financially, are you okay? Mentally, nowadays we don't check the mental apparatus of people. There's nothing to check. Some people are roaming mad. It's not until you see them scratching their body or their clothes. We have corporate madness. Some please strengthen your relationship with God before you go into marriage. That singlehood is for a purpose. It's for a purpose. All of these things, you need to check them before you go and carry yourself and plaster into another thing. This singlehood you are in, it's like the what's it called? When you are building a house, it's like a foundational phase. If your house is not strong in the foundation and you level and build and build and build on it, it's just a matter of time before everything comes crushing down. Please lay your foundation properly. That is the singlehood. Lay it properly. Let it be firm. Let it hold. Once it holds, no matter the structure you build on it, it's going to stand firm and stand strong. Some people don't even have relationship with God and you are running to enter marriage. Who is going to hold you in that marriage? You think by yourself you can hold in the marriage. The Bible says, by strength shall no man prevail. He has a reason for saying that. So please, let us build ourselves mentally, build ourselves emotionally. Let us build ourselves financially. Let us build ourselves spiritually. I think I've said that before. Let us build ourselves, have a relationship with God, have something doing. If you don't have a career, have a hand work that in case things go south, you can still hold and you won't crumble. Understand what it takes to in partnership with somebody. I don't want to go. I'm becoming so emotional. I know. Work on yourself when being single. When you are in a relationship, that person is not coming to feel emptiness. It's coming to feel what is half full in you. It's easier that way. When you are half full and somebody is pouring into you to complete you, it makes sense than somebody to keep pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring. So please let us know all of these things. So my lovelies, let's embrace this season. If you're single right now, don't rush into anything. Don't rush out of this phase until you have done these major things I'm about to ask you. Until you have traveled substantially, not just travel to Cotonou and back, or travel substantially until you have built your business or your career, until you have built meaningful friendships, until you have served others. Have you volunteered today? Most of us don't even understand the concept of volunteering. Have you volunteered? That's how you learn how to serve others without being paid. You need to do all of these things. You need to learn a new skill. Oh, you've learned a new skill. Learn another one. Learn another one after learning that one. Skill is never too much. So we need to do all of these things in preparedness for what is to come. We need to do all of these things first for ourselves. Because don't forget, all of these things you are doing it by choosing yourself first. Most importantly, enjoy your own company. Can you sit by yourself? Can you watch a movie by yourself without looking for, who watch this movie with? Can you enjoy your own company? Have you taken yourself out? Have you bought something for yourself, or you are always depending and waiting for, who will buy this thing for me? It's not necessarily, it doesn't have to be that big or that expensive. Just take yourself out for a coffee date. Take yourself out for an ice cream date. Just spoil yourself by yourself. You don't need to wait for anybody. These are the things that you need to learn and develop by yourself, for yourself. You are not incomplete because you are single. Not at all. You are creating a foundation to either be laid on or you build on yourself. So that foundation called singlehood is not an incomplete phase. It's far from it. Being single is developing yourself, is being whole by yourself. That is what being single is all about. This is our closing thoughts. Singlehood is not a punishment. It is a preparation and a purposeful ground. It is a time to grow into the best version of yourself. When that person comes, it makes you ready, not the desperate version of yourself. So today, let's celebrate singleness. Let's live happy. Let's love ourselves deeply. Because whether you're single or you're taken, you, my lovely, are the common factor. And that is your greatest gift. Life happens, as we all know. Love also happens. But first, live for you. Till I catch you on our next episode, love yourself and live